All right, item 2.1, call to order. I will call the California Military Institute regular board meeting to order at 5:41. At this time, I'm going to ask for a roll call to determine a quorum. Trustee Nelson.
Here.
Trustee Vallejo.
Here.
Trustee Stafford.
Here.
Trustee Campos.
Here.
And myself, here. We have established a quorum. Item 3.1, invitation to address the Board of Trustees on closed session items only. Are there any public comments? No? Thank you. Item 4.1, adjourn to closed session. Do I have a motion to adjourn to closed session? Do we need one?
There's no closed session needed.
Thank you. Moving on to item 5.1, the regular board meeting of the California Military Institute is, 6.1, revision, adoption, ordering of agenda, August 21, 2024. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? See none, please vote. The second was Tony, or Mr. Stafford, excuse me. Please vote. Item 6.1 passes 5-0. Item 7.1, report out of closed session.
No report out of closed session for CMI.
Thank you. Item 7.2, CMITA President Angel Love Barons. Come on down.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Good evening, Trustee Nelson, Trustee Vallejo, Trustee Stafford, Trustee Campos, and Trustee Garcia, Interim Superintendent Mr. Williams, and Cabinet. It is a joy to be back here for the 24-25 school year. Our members are missing Dr. Milos, but wish him the world of luck in his new journeys. We did not get to say a formal goodbye over the summer, but we wish him all the luck. With that, it is my privilege to welcome Dr. Michael Dotson as our new principal to his first charter board meeting. Myself, as well as our members, look forward to a productive and positive mindset-driven year under his leadership. In amazement, we are opening the 24-25 school year. I don't know how many of you thought back to when you were in school and people were talking about the millennial. I remember being in junior high and hearing, okay, you're going to live to see 2000. In junior high, I was never going to be that old. We're now in 2025. Amazing. Many staff members have been commenting on this being one of the smoothest starts of our school year that we have had. I want to give a big shout out to all of our CMI office staff, our CSOs, our custodian staff, admin, and our teachers. Only true teamwork can make this happen. In addition to a shout out to our CMI staff, I want to give a huge shout out to M&O, Ms. Candace, and whoever else was involved in getting the desperately needed repairs done on CMI's campus. The exterior wall on R6 will not be leaking water in the rain. No more unexpected critters under the building in the R section. The fact that my classroom door, as well as many other doors, open and close smoothly no matter what the temperature is outside is amazing and a welcome comfort for the new school year. There are definitely far less concerns of trip hazards on the new blacktop between the G and the R building, so we want to send a very big thank you. The request has been made for dates to complete a renewal of our CBA that expired on June 30th of this year. As you recall, we were not able to close out our negotiations in June, so we still have 3 undecided articles. Once these 3 articles regarding pay, stipends, and leaves have been completed and ratified, we'll be leaning into the standard 2 articles of sunshine for this year, as well as pay and benefits for next. We look forward to having a new up-to-date CBA for more clarity for both the charter as well as our members. As we look to the second week of school, we look at another year of collaboration, meetings, greets, new bulletin boards, avid strategies, back to school night, which is tomorrow. Hopefully we'll see you all. Extra duties, conversations with parents, empty tissue boxes, broken pencils, long meetings, and who can forget grades. Before we all know it, we will be closing this year wondering where the time went and did we accomplish enough for the sake of our students. As with every year, the answer will be yes, we've accomplished enough for our students. With your support, thank you.
Item 7.3, CSEA President Rosa Galvan.
Good evening, Board of Education, Interim Superintendent Mr. Joseph Williams, and others here today. My name is Rosa Galvan, the Chapter President of the California Military Institute, Chapter 778 of the California Schools Employees Association. Recently, I had the opportunity to attend the CSEA's 98th Annual Conference in San Jose, California. The conference provided a wealth of insights and trends relevant to our field. As always, it's a pleasure to be able not to only participate, but to learn new things and meet new people. I also had the privilege to visit CSEA's headquarters, and I must say, I was truly amazed. The scale and scope of the facilities are impressive, but what stood out even more were the people and the culture. Seeing firsthand the environment in which they operate and the passion that entails to gather and represent is a key. Today will mark a historic day in CMI's history as the board officially votes to approve CMI's very first ever collective bargaining agreement. We are not here to only leave a legacy for today, but to leave a legacy in leadership for the future. I stand before you today with immense gratitude and appreciation. As we gather here, I want to take a moment to reflect on the journey we've shared and express my heartfelt thanks for your unwavering support and collaboration, to thank each and every one that was part of this huge accomplishment. Over the past, we have faced challenges, celebrated milestones, and worked together towards common goals. Your dedication, insight, and expertise have been instrumental in steering us through these times. Each decision made, each strategy crafted, each initiative launched has been a testament to the collective effort and commitment. On behalf of Chapter 778, we want to extend once again nothing but gratitude. Your willingness to engage, challenge, and support has been invaluable. The trust you've placed in each and every one of us has been both motivating and empowering. As we look ahead, I am confident that we continue our collaboration and we will pave the way for even greater successes. Together, we have laid a solid foundation, and I am excited about the future we will build. Your vision and dedication will undoubtedly continue to drive us forward. Here's to our continued success and to the many achievements yet to come. And for last, I do want to welcome Dr. Dodson to CMI. Thank you so much.
Item 7.4, principals update.
I challenge people. Good evening, Mr. President, Board of Trustees, and Interim Superintendent, Mr. Williams. I just want to say it's a pleasure to be here and my first PUSHSD board meeting for CMI. Yes, it's a pleasure to be here. Before I get started, I only have a couple of things that I need to discuss, but what I would like to say first is just another heartfelt thanks for the board, the school board, Mr. Williams, and the cabinet, and the interview panel who selected me for this position. I am truly honored to be here. It gives me an opportunity to put both of my careers together, my educational career and my military career together. And over at CMI, we're going to be doing great things. So thank you for that. The only other couple of things that I need to say is that once again, we will have our back to school night tomorrow. And once again, you're all invited. I know you're all not going to be able to make it, but just know you are invited. And the second thing is, we started off with 1,043 students that were enrolled. 2 did not show up, so we're down to 1,041. But we're making calls right now to get students from the waiting list to come in. So that's a good positive thing. We know that there's a waiting list. We know that there are students that are chomping at the bit to get into OMI, and we certainly want to welcome them as well. See, I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. It happened. I know. I got that's 2 more times.
Just remember, C is before O, and so CMI is better than OMI.
Two more times, and I struck out. All right, so that was 1, right? I know you are. Yes. Like the speakers have said before me, this has truly been a smooth opening, and I know that when you have new leadership on board, things can be a little rocky, a little chaotic, but with this staff behind me, they just made this whole transition period just the finest that I know that I've been at in any of my previous positions. So I think these guys need a round of applause for the work that they have done to make this school opening such a smooth one. And that's all that I have. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Item 8.1, invitation to address the Board of Trustees on non-agendized items. Are there any public comments on non-agendized items? None? Thank you. Item 9.1, consent calendar, approval of consent calendar items. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? See none, please vote. Item 9.1 passes 5-0. Item 10.1, discipline, June 2024, monthly suspension report. Item 11.1, action items, personnel, certificated personnel action items. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? See none, please vote. Item 11.1 is a 4-1 vote. Item 11.2, classified personnel action items. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? See none, please vote. Item 11.2 is 4 yes and 1 abstention. Item 11.3, personnel collective bargaining agreement between the California Military Institute and the California School Employees Association and its California Military Institute Chapter 778. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Any discussion? See none, please vote. Item 11.3 is a 5-0 vote. 11.4, Personnel Memorandum of Understanding between the California Military Institute and the California School Employees Association and its California Military Institute Chapter 778 regarding permanent change in hours for custodial staff. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Is there a second? I'll second. Any discussion? See none, please vote. Item 11.4 is a 5-0 vote. 11.5, Curriculum, Resolution Number, I've crossed out there. 1, okay, thank you. 124-25, Public Hearing and Resolution for Pupil Textbook and Instructional Material Compliance regarding the Williams Act Material Sufficiency for fiscal year 2024-25. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Oh, sorry. The public hearing to receive comments regarding the 24-25 pupil textbook and instructional materials compliance is now open at 5:57 PM. At 5:58 PM. Item 11.6, authorization for purchase orders above $50,000, August 2024. Do I have a motion? I'll make the motion. Item 12.1, information items, curriculum, revised elective course. 12.2, curriculum, new.
Thank you. It's been my pleasure to work with CMI as we open up the school year. I've been spending a lot of time over there, which is great. I was able to tour the campus with Michael, and he has a group of new 10 sixth graders that call him best friend. I really appreciated the classified staff over there. And you know, one of the things that we communicated with the classified staff as soon as Nicholas left was that we really trusted in the institutional knowledge of the staff there to move forward. And we leaned on that. And I'd also like to thank Savan Prak, who stood in as interim, but the team really rallied around him. I'm looking forward to being there tomorrow. Last year, I got some CMI socks. I'm not wearing CMI socks today. I'm wearing Mandalorian socks today because the Force needed to be with me today at my first board meeting doing this. But I really appreciate all the work, and I appreciate the work of the unions, and we were able to talk and meet. And so on my behalf, thank you.
Thank you. I'm just hoping that you guys have a good start of the school year. Unfortunately, I will not be able to be there back to school night because the school I'm teaching at also has back to school night tomorrow night, so I will not be able to be there. But I hope you guys have a great start of the year. I'm hoping to get over there to get a tour of your campus and get a chance to see everything going on. So I hope you guys have a great school year.
I would first like to welcome back all students and staff. It's going to be a great year, especially with Dr. Dodson. Congratulations. This is a huge accomplishment. You're going to love CMI. Every time I go there, I fall in love with everyone. You have amazing staff, amazing students, and I can't wait for you to know everyone and create your own leadership from there. So thank you so much.
Trustee Stafford.
I'll also like to say welcome back, and glad to see the new leadership, and I know the staff very well, so you're in good hands. The school always does well, and I'm sure you will this year. I also won't make your open house tomorrow due to some personal reasons, but I will be by and make an appointment to sit down with you and see all your staff and everyone, and just great to see you back. And I'm glad you have the improvements you have. That's going to hopefully make your life a little better. Did just one question. Did you get the new AC units over there too? Did Rosa? I'm not Rosa, yeah. That's a question for Hector. Oh, is Hector? I don't think, it's Hector here? Okay, there you go. You're hiding, Hector.
This summer, no, but we have 3 units scheduled to start in the next week.
Oh, okay.
So we're doing 3 units, but we do replace all the portable units on the portables, the R portables last year.
Okay. That's great. It's getting better. Okay.
And to answer your question, isn't there a board item on the regular agenda for that, for CMI, since we kind of oversee the facilities there? Yes, there is. So we'll have you'll see that on the regular board item.
Okay. All right. Okay, well, welcome back. Thank you.
Trustee Campos.
Yeah, hello, welcome back. I got a few things. Number one, I want to thank Interim Superintendent Joseph Williams because, you know, I think when we made that decision, we made the right decision to there was kind of a ship that was sailing out there that needed a leader, and you stepped in and you went through the process. And so thank you for that, for stepping in and making everything kind of transition smoothly. That being said, you know, I was able to attend a couple things. Actually, I've met Dr. Dodson a couple times. Been fortunate to have those brief meetings, which is great. And, you know, one of the things that I wanted to touch on with Angel, you know, you mentioned kind of the millennial. It's funny, I always tell the kids this at school and they don't care, and you probably won't either. But it's like, you know, when I think, was it Purple? No, 1999 came out. It was like in 84, 85. And it was 15 years out. Like, I remember when we were singing this song, we're like, what's 1999 going to be? Yeah, you know, by Prince. And then it was like, and it's like, that was 40 years ago. You know what I mean? It was 25 years. It's been 25 years since they were talking about 1999 in 1984 or 5, whenever it came out. So yeah, I mean, it's just kind of trippy when you think back about those things. You start to age and date yourself. But number one, you know, I was able to attend, along with, I think, Mr. Garcia, we went to the staff meeting, and that was a great event. We were fortunate to have the time and to go there and to do it. And I noticed Angel got a new haircut. She looked, everybody's like ready to come back this year, and so am I. And I can't say that this is like the first time, probably like 29 years, where I'm jazzed. Jazzed as a school board member, jazzed as a PE teacher. It's going to be a good year. And so, you know, as we heard all the different things going on, the administration at CMI is in good hands. You know, I mean, we've met all the administrators. Everybody seems to be on the same page, which is really great. You know, we were fortunate to have a meeting with Rosa, because it was like the first time we met. And, you know, she was kind of just excited about, you know, 778 kind of coming off and doing it. And, you know, one thing that she mentioned tonight that she mentioned there that stuck with me is she's just like, hey, I'm not just doing this. I want to leave a legacy. She wants to make the place better than when she got there. And so, you know, I think if we all took that attitude and that approach, I think the world would be a different place. So I want to thank Rosa for that, those comments, because I know that those words, and that's the beauty of having conversations. You have conversations and someone says something so simple, but it's so profound. And you kind of walk away and you're like, wow. Like, I probably learned more about her by making that one statement than the 10, 15-minute conversation that we had. And so now, you know, when she goes to the podium, it kind of adds a lot of value to what she says, because I know where her heart is. So thank you for that. I also want to thank, you know, Dr. Milosevic. I know he's not here, you know, for his time served at CMI. You know, everything, I guess, you know, happens for a reason. So We are fortunate now to have Dr. Dotson come in. And I want to thank the Paris Union staff, the CMI staff for being in a collaborative group to hire, I think, the right person for the job. And I think it's, I don't think it was just, I don't believe in coincidences. I believe in divine appointments. And I believe that all that was kind of meant and designed to be, to bring him as a leader here to CMI, not OMI. So anyways, I'm looking forward to the year. Unfortunately, I have back to school night tomorrow night, so I will not be able to be otherwise I would be there and would love to celebrate with you guys. But thank you so far. I'm looking forward to an exciting year and to hear all the good things that are happening at CMI. And I'm pretty sure that there's going to be a few lucky kids going to get that call to say, hey, you know what, we've got room for you to come in. And so you're going to make those kids' day. So thank you for that and those parents in the community.
And for myself, I want to thank everybody. This is going to be a great year. Things are falling into place. I want to thank everybody for your service again. I know it's a thankless job that we do, and I say all of us, and take pride in your work like you have been. And I noticed people coming back this year, they're already reaching out to me. I don't know about the rest of you guys. I'm sure the rest of you as well. Saying how excited they are to kick off the new year with new leadership. And I also want to thank Mr. Williams for all your service. Appreciate you. Stepping up was big. We appreciate you. Dr. Dobson, I will work on calling you by your first name in private, but in front of everybody else, I'll show you respect. And let's move along. All right, item 15.1, adjournment, regular meeting of the California Military Institute for August 21st, 2024. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? See none, please vote. Item 15.1 is a 5-0 vote. This meeting is adjourned at 6:08 PM.